Parshas Shoftim. The Rabbi B'chai, in the beginning of the parsha, he always introduces a pasuk from Mishlei, and then he discusses. The pasuk he brings to this week's parsha. He brings Drachei Darchei Noam, V'chon Sivasei Shalom. The way of Torah is pleasant, and all its paths are shalom, are peace. Says the Rabbi B'chai, Parshas Shoftim is the yesod of that pasuk. That what Hashem wants shalom. From the time that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created the world, the first thing that says that HaKadosh Baruch Hu created Shamayim Ba'aretz. What's Shamayim? Says Rabbi B'chai, Shamayim is a Shamayim. Two opposites, two things that go against, conflict with each other. And only HaKadosh Baruch Hu is able to be sholeit, and therefore because HaKadosh Baruch Hu is shofet, is he sitting there on top of them and keeping them that they shouldn't battle each other, they're able to coexist, and therefore that shalom, so the world is based upon shalom. That's the koach of Hashem that does shalom. Osa shalom bimramav. So he says Rabbi B'chai, and that's Parshas Shoftim. Because Shoftim is, when you have judges, they maintain the peace. You have to have judgment and justice in order to maintain the peace. Why is that? Because if you don't have justice, then we have a mission in Perkei Avos. Hispalel b'shlama shamalchus. Which means that you can have no peace unless people recognize their boundaries, unless they have gevulot. When people know, this is mine, this is yours, this is how far I can go, I can't go over that point, then there is a possibility for peace among people, right? But if each one has no gevulot, I try to swallow you up, there's not going to be any peace. It's a dog-eat-dog world then, right? That's the idea. Shabbos. Every Shabbos you say a parak of Tehillim, parak Lamed Gimel, and it's a Gemara. The Gemara in Sukkah that we just learned mentions this. It says, "Oev tzedakah mishpat chesed Hashem mal haaretz." Very strange passage. Hashem loves righteousness and justice, and kindness fills the world. What do you mean? If he loves justice and righteousness, so it's not chesed. It means everything is clearly guided and bounded. Right? You get exact things that are the boundaries are clear. So there's no chesed. He says no. It's because there are clear boundaries. So now I know that which limits me and that which reins me in. So now I know I can't go over and take you over. But now I can do kindness. Because since my nature has become limited and to a certain extent disciplined, then my own desires for taking over everything, once those are stopped and kept within a certain place, then I can stop and say, you know what, I can be nice to my friend, right? I'm not just out to consume them, I can go ahead and do kindness. So the chesed is built upon the fact that there is discipline. And we have to know that that's the purpose of justice, right? And it doesn't really mean because a judge is standing there and watching that there's a policeman standing there and watching, right? Like the famous story of the guy who went through a red light and the policeman stops him and he says, "Didn't you see? What's the matter? You didn't see the red light?" He says, "No, I didn't see." "What do you mean you didn't see the red light?" "I saw the red light. I didn't see you," right? So that's not the idea that you have to see a policeman to stop you from doing things. The idea is that there's a concept of justice. There's a concept that there is a limitation. The fact that people live in a society and they know there's justice, that brings about a different mindset. And that concept is also the concept, I believe, of Aseh L'Charav. A person has to have an authority. Because if there's an authority, I don't have to consult him with everything. But it makes a difference in my whole approach to life. I know that there's somebody who's an authority. That's Shoftim v'Shotrim. That's the guidance of the Torah to tell us. Having Shoftim v'Shotrim gives us the ability to function better as proper human beings and brings out Shalom and even brings out Chesed. We should be zocheh to that, saved from anarchy that brings the opposite, especially in our world. So we should be able to know through tzedakah or mishpat, we'll be able to do